students, welcome in my class. Today we will study geography of class 7, and today we will discuss second chapter of geography inside our earth. Students, in the previous class we have read about environment and its component. What was environment? Let's just brush up. The place, people, things and nature that surround any living organism is called environment, and it is a combination of natural and human-made phenomena, and it refers to both biotic and abiotic conditions existing on the earth. Okay, and its component was natural environment, human-made environment and human environment. Okay, so now in today's class we will discuss the second chapter. Okay, this is inside our earth. Okay, but before going further, do you know that how our earth has got originated? Do you have any idea? It has been said that according to many scientists, the earth is about 4 to 5 million years old. Okay, and it is originated as a high temperature mass of gas and molten material. When it was originated, many scientists, they found it that the earth was originated around 4 to 5 million years old. What was its age? 4 to 5 million years old. And when it was originated, it was a mass of hot gases and molten materials, and later on it cools slowly to form the solid crust or lithosphere. This mass of hot gases and molten material later on started cooling, and after cooling it formed a solid crust, solid layer, and this solid layer is called crust or lithosphere, and this solid or crust forms the topmost layer of the earth's surface where we do live. In the previous chapter we have discussed about it. Now that lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere are the components of natural components of environment, and in that lithosphere we do live. And how it is made up of rocks, okay. So today we see a variety of landforms like plains, mountains, valleys, gorges, plateau, etc. These are different types of landform which are found on the earth's surface. Mountains we see, valleys we see, gorges, very deep valleys are called gorges, and plateau you all must have seen. These are the different landform, okay, and they all are found on the lithosphere only. Where they are found? They are found on the lithosphere only. Okay, and they all are formed due to the cooling of this hot mass of hot gases and molten material. When this mass of hot gas and molten material, they cool down, they form solid crust or lithosphere, and in that solid crust, or we can say lithosphere, these different type of landforms took place. Got it? They came into evolution. And later on, in order to understand the geography of these landforms, we need to understand the formation and structure of the interior of the earth. Whenever we do see these landforms, the question came into our mind that how they came into existence, how they formed, how they evolved. So in order to understand the evolution, their existence, the eruption, we need to know about the formation and structure of the interior of the earth. Formation and structure of the interior of the earth, it means that how it is formed and what is the structure of the earth and what is in its interior. Now, in order to get the knowledge about the interior of the earth, we have to know about some indirect sources. Our indirect sources of information about the interior of the earth are volcanic eruption, deep mines, and earthquake waves, etc. What are the things which gives us the knowledge or information about this interior of the earth? In order to get the information about the interior of the earth, we need to study about the volcanic eruption, deep mines, earthquake waves. Why? Because they all took place inside the earth's surface. Okay, and they are the indirect sources of information. Okay, now here a term came, geology. What? Geology. What is geology? Geology is the science which deals with the study of the structure of the earth. Okay, the study which helps us to study the structure of the earth, or we can say that the science within which we study the structure of the earth, it is said to as geology. Okay, it is a separate branch. Okay, it is a separate branch of science. Like geography, geology is also another subject. They both are little bit similar to similar, but they both are not same. And the scientists who do study the geology, they are known as geologists. Okay, now here we were about to study the inside our earth. Okay, so what do we see in our earth? See, our earth is a dynamic planet. What it is? It is a dynamic planet. Why it is said to be dynamic? It is dynamic because it is constantly changing. It is undergoing changes inside and outside. Why it is said that inside and outside? Because changes took place inside the earth's surface, as well as on the surface of the earth. Okay, and the process which took place inside the earth is known as interior process, and which took place outside the earth is known as external process. Okay, external process. So our earth is divided into 3 layers. What we have now, let's see the interior of the earth. The earth is divided into 3 layers. See here, you can say interior of this is the structure of the earth, and you can say that the earth is divided into 3 layers. The topmost layer is crust, the middle one is the mantle, and the inner one is the core. In the crust, mantle, and core, among these layers, our earth is divided into. Okay, so student, only this much we will study in the class. The rest of the things we will discuss in the next class. Take care of yourself. Till then, bye.